Excuse me, madam.
Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay.
Yeah.
Thing is, Vitaly is having a really bad time in prison. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else, but he is having severe or intense health issues.
Remember the guy who used to shout, "It's just a prank," while harassing strangers in public? Yeah, that Vitaly. The YouTube prankster turned gym addict, walking controversy, and now full-on international disgrace isn't making much noise anymore. And for once, it's not for content. That's because Vitaly is currently sitting in a Philippine jail. This isn't the setup for his next shock video. It's real life. And according to recent updates, the situation is spiraling fast. At this rate, he may not come out of this intact, physically, mentally, or in terms of his already destroyed reputation. This isn't a quick weekend detention for content. This is real life. No bail. No court date in sight. No country rushing in to rescue him. And online, not a shred of sympathy. So how did Vitaly go from chasing clicks with pranks to hoping he doesn't spend the next 20 years behind bars? Like many of his worst choices, it began on a live stream. In early April 2025, Vitaly arrived in the Philippines, hit go live, and proceeded to document what may be the most disastrous tourism promo the country has ever endured. He harassed locals, mocked people for wearing masks, staged a fake robbery on a woman, and broadcast the whole thing live to his audience. It was chaos on camera, basically a human rights nightmare, conveniently streamed on Kick. The clips spread fast, but not in the way he expected. No one was laughing. The dominant reaction was closer to, "Who let this guy into the country?" By April 3rd, authorities had located and arrested him. The Bureau of Immigration officially declared him an undesirable foreign national, which is just a diplomatic way of saying, "Get this clown out of here." But instead of deporting him, they threw him behind bars. This isn't an influencer apology arc. It's the Philippine justice system, and they're not treating this like a joke. Vitaly is currently being held at a detention facility in Bicutan. And if you're picturing some influencer-friendly setup with workout time and protein shakes, erase that image immediately. No outside food. No bail. No trial date. Officials have confirmed it could take 2 to 3 years just to reach trial. That's years stuck in legal limbo. Not sentenced, not free, just waiting in a cell. And while he sits there, the charges keep piling up. So what exactly is Vitaly up against? As of now, he's facing 3 counts of unjust vexation, 2 counts of theft, 1 count of attempted theft, violations of anti-voyeurism laws, multiple cybercrime charges for live streaming the stunts, and even an accusation of trying to grab a security guard's firearm. That's not a prank checklist. That's serious criminal territory. And the evidence? It's airtight. Every moment is on video, uploaded in full HD by Vitaly himself. There's no room for "that wasn't me" when the footage shows him screaming at strangers and yanking at someone's purse in real time. Normally, you'd expect a home country to at least act concerned. That didn't happen here. Russia essentially took one look at Vitaly and said, "He's not our problem." The Russian ambassador publicly stated that citizens are expected to follow local laws and made it clear there would be no intervention. No legal help. No diplomatic pressure. Not even performative concern. Russian media went a step further, openly labeling him an embarrassment. So if Vitaly was holding out hope for a quiet flight home on a private jet, that plan is officially dead. What about the US? Total silence. No statements. No intervention. Not even the usual "we're monitoring the situation." And honestly, can you blame them? He went to another country, broke the law on camera, and behaved like a public menace. This isn't wrongful detention, it's consequences. Things escalated so badly that even the Philippine president weighed in. President Bongbong Marcos publicly roasted Vitaly, calling him unhinged and completely out of his mind. At one point, he even joked with reporters, "Can I curse at him?" Honestly, same. Justice Secretary Romuald didn't mince words, making it clear that deportation is off the table and that Vitaly will face accountability in the Philippines. That wasn't just a statement, it was a legal mic drop. They're not simply detaining him, they're making an example of him. And Vitaly gave them every reason to do it. So what does life look like for him now? For starters, there are no luxuries. A few remaining supporters even tried to deliver food to his cell, and authorities shut that down immediately. And from here on out, it only gets darker.
So a lot of people have been talking about potentially delivering food to Vitaly, saying that they're going to bring him food, they're going to hook him up, That is absolutely not happening. I can confirm that Vitaly is not getting food runs from supporters.
This isn't some Uber Eats detention edition. He's stuck eating whatever the jail serves, and according to reports, his body isn't handling it well at all.
But he is having severe or intense health issues, which we're going to follow up on, but they're not going to release him for that. They're taking care of that in the hospital.
Sources report he's struggling with heart arrhythmias and potential withdrawal symptoms, likely tied to steroid use.
Vitaly is having a really bad time in prison. I can now tell you that he is having reactions. He is having arrhythmias. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else.
And honestly, none of this is surprising. This is the same guy who once assaulted a jogger and then spent years spiraling all over social media. So yeah, going cold turkey in a Manila jail cell probably wasn't on his wellness checklist. The worst part? He's stuck in pretrial detention, no bail, no trial date, no clear path forward. If he's convicted on all counts, Vitaly could be facing 20+ years behind bars. And that's before even factoring in extra penalties for live streaming the crimes. Even in the unlikely scenario that he somehow walks free, he'd be deported immediately and banned from ever returning. Until then, he's just stuck. Period. His channels are dead. His cameramen are fugitives. Both countries have washed their hands of him. And his fans? They've either moved on or completely turned against him. And let's not pretend Vitaly did this alone. His cameraman, a Filipino named Christopher, aka Sly Kane, was there for every disastrous shot, documenting the train wreck in real time. But once the legal heat turned up, he vanished, literally slipped off to Taiwan and kept streaming like nothing was wrong. He dyed his hair, casually hinted at his location, and basically flipped law enforcement the middle finger. Not the smartest move. Authorities have now filed additional charges, including cybercrime and anti-voyeurism violations. But good luck catching a guy who thinks hiding on camera counts as stealth mode. So yeah, his whole team is falling apart. You'd think some diehard fans might start a hashtag or launch a Free Vitaly campaign. Nope, the internet has officially turned on him. People are furious. Fellow creators are roasting him. And even longtime viewers are realizing that edgy doesn't mean untouchable. At this point, Vitaly has become a walking cautionary tale, a meme for everything not to do as a content creator. And honestly, it's about time. Right before his arrest, he even tried a PR cleanup video, you know the type. Praying on camera, handing out school supplies, acting like none of the chaos ever happened. But no one bought it. Not the internet. Not Filipino reporters. And definitely not the legal system. You don't break laws on Monday, donate crayons on Tuesday, and expect a free pass. In the end, Vitaly thought fame would protect him, that subscribers would shield him, that the world was his stage and the rules didn't apply. The Philippines had other plans. Now he's locked up, abandoned, and all but forgotten. All because he couldn't tell real life apart from internet clout. And the only thing still going viral? His mugshot. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, clout might open doors, but it won't unlock jail cells.